Hey guys, I hope you're doing well today. And in this video I would like to talk to you about how I like to make important decisions. Because let's face it, we all need to make decisions in our lives, sometimes not so important ones and sometimes really important ones. And even in the case of the not so important ones, I like to use this approach. And so I hope that you may find some value in this, alright? So, how do I like to make important decisions? Whenever I'm facing a choice, I like to take some time to sit with myself in silence, okay? Take a moment to really come to your senses, perhaps do a quick short meditation, a few minutes, just focusing on the breath, creating some space for yourself where you can tune in to the subtle signs that your body is giving you. Okay? Because if you're trying to make an important decision in a distracted environment, you can't really tap into your intuition, you can't really tap into what your body is trying to tell you, because these signs are very subtle. It's almost like a whisper. So you need to create the space where you can hear the whisper. In an overwhelming, loud environment, you can't hear somebody whispering, or you need to really tune in, and it's very difficult. So if you remove yourself from that situation and you come to a place of calm and peace, and you take a moment to relax and to ground yourself, you will be way more able to hear that whispers. Okay, so this is what I like to do. I sit myself down, I breathe, okay, breathe in, breathe out, come to your senses and be in silence, focus. And then I ask myself the question, should I do X or should I do Y? Okay, the decision you're trying to make, should I do this or should I do that? And then you sit and you feel, you listen, and it will come to you in a hunch. It's very subtle, but you'll feel it. You'll feel if you speak the two decisions, the one path and the other path, if you speak them into existence in your mind. You can speak them out loud or in your mind. Sometimes I like to speak them out loud. With one path, one decision, I can feel resistance, fear, but beneath that I know that actually this is the right thing for me to do. And the way I make the distinction between the two, the right one and the not right one, is where do I feel the most resistance? Where do I feel the most fear? Where do I feel the most discomfort? And that is the decision that will lead to the most growth. Okay? And if you value personal growth, like you probably do because you're watching this video, then that is the right decision for you. And you can try to escape it. You can pick the other one. It's totally fine if you pick the other decision, the easy way, the comfort zone way. But at some point in your life, you will again come at a crossroads, a forking of the road, and this one decision will be presented to you once more. And perhaps you still don't feel ready and you still choose the easy way, but it will continue to present itself until you accept and until you surrender. Okay? And so it's just really a matter of deciding whether you're ready to face the discomfort or not. And I'm going to be really honest with you here. The best time is now. The best time is now, because the more you procrastinate on it, the longer it will take you to actually make the decision that is right for you. But I don't judge you for it, because I am the same. Sometimes I feel like I am not ready yet, but that's also just me being afraid. And every time you overcome the fear, you feel incredible. That has always been the case in my life, and most of the time I think back and I realize that, damn, I should have or could have made the decision way earlier. Why did it take me so long? But then again, it's probably the way it should be. I'm a firm believer of our lives unfolding exactly the way they should unfold. So if you right now don't feel ready to make the decision, that's okay. You can still choose the one that is within your comfort zone, but know that at some point you will probably have to make the other decision. So it's still a process for me as well, right? I'm not always like flawless with this process, but at least now I know which is actually the right decision for me to make, and then the other one that I would choose out of fear, usually out of laziness perhaps, or comfort. And the one where you feel the most resistance, the most fear, that is where you will find the most growth, and that will probably have the biggest impact on your life, and it will change your life the most if you make that decision. So that is a way, my favorite way, to make really important decisions, or to at least become aware of which decision is probably going to be the best decision. Whether I make it or not, that's absolutely fine. You know, you make mistakes, you grow, you learn, and you can actually never really make the wrong mistake, because you can never predict how your life would have turned out if you made the other decision. You can never know. So regretting a decision you made in the past is a waste of time, because you might think that your life might have turned out completely differently, but you never know. Life is too unpredictable to know for sure what will be the outcome of either one decision. So just know that whenever you have a decision to make and you feel afraid to make one or the other, the one you feel most afraid of, if you decide to do it regardless, if you decide to overcome the fear, you will feel amazing. Every single time I made the decision against the fear, if I overcame the fear, after that I felt so alive. I felt so good, because I overcame that fear and it opened up so many doors. And I am slowly starting to believe more and more that this is a key to happiness, to choose the path of most resistance, and to choose the path where you feel most afraid. And then by overcoming that fear, overcoming that resistance, you will feel so good about yourself, and it will boost your self-confidence, it will boost your happiness level. There's so many good things about making the decision that you are most afraid of. So this is an invitation towards you to consider that path, and to challenge yourself a little bit, and to tune in with yourself, and to feel which is the decision that I feel the most afraid of making, and then training yourself to make that decision. Alright guys, I hope that was helpful. If you like the video, feel free to click that like button for me. This helps to expose the video to more people who might want to learn more about how to make important decisions. And if you would like to see more content like this in the future, please click that subscribe button for me. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.